Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the Indianapolis Colts are waiving Shaq Leonard, or you can also call him Darius Leonard, but Shaq Leonard, who is a four-time Pro Bowler and a three-time All-Pro for the Indianapolis Colts, has been with them since 2018. I believe he was a first-round pick for them. Also, was the 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year as well, has been waived by the Indianapolis Colts. This move makes no sense to me. Why not trade him? I mean, I know the trade deadline has passed, but it's not like he's an expiring contract. It's not like he's going into free agency this year. The contract they had him on, which I believe was a 5-year, $98 million deal, ran through 2026. So it's not like the Colts are terrible, although they are without Anthony Richardson. Gardner Minshew has been pretty solid. It's not like they're terrible. They're 5-5. They're in the playoff hunt in the AFC, although I think it's very unlikely they probably make the playoffs. I think there is a chance. And you could have traded him in the offseason, but I guess that's something the Colts didn't really want to do. Although Leonard has only played 12 games in the last two seasons, last year dealt with some injuries and only played 3 games with one start, although he did have one interception for a 15-yard return and 11 tackles with one pass defended. And then this season, he's played 9 games with 9 starts with 65 tackles and 2 tackles for loss. And 2021 was a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. 16 games, 16 starts, 4 interceptions, returned those for 12 yards, 8 forced fumbles with 8 passes defended, and 1 fumble with 3 fumble recoveries, returned for 31 yards, 122 tackles for 4 tackles for loss and 3 QB hits, and was an All-Pro. 2020 All-Pro with a Pro Bowl appearance, 14 games, 14 starts. He had 7 passes defended for 3 forced fumbles and 2 fumble recoveries with 1 fumble and 3 yards returned for those 2 fumble recoveries with 3 sacks and 132 tackles for 7 tackles for loss. 2019 with the Colts, 13 games, 13 starts, 5 interceptions, returned those for 92 yards and 1 touchdown, which his longest was 80 yards, 7 passes defended for 2 forced fumbles, 5 sacks, 121 combined tackles for 7 tackles for loss. This was his rookie season. He was dominant in 2018, All-Pro, but was not a Pro Bowler. His number was 53, but 15 games, 15 game starts, 2 interceptions, returned for 38 yards. Longest was 28. 8 passes defended for 4 forced fumbles, 1 fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, 7 sacks, 163 combined tackles. That's the highest of his career. 111 solo tackles, the highest of his career as well, and 12 tackles for loss. And he did that as a rookie, was Defensive Rookie of the Year, was an All-Pro as well. And yeah, so someone who did that for 4 years with the Colts, and I know the last 2 seasons was a struggle, they could have got something very decent for him in a trade, moving him on elsewhere this offseason. So I just don't know why they didn't keep him and use him as a reliable source of their defense throughout the rest of the season, even though he was benched on Sunday, or whenever he was benched in their last game. Their last game was against the Patriots. Even though he was benched in their last outing, I think that still could have used him throughout the rest of the season and then trade him in the offseason. He has a couple years left on his deal, 1 or 2 after this season, so you could have got something decent for him in a trade. Obviously, I don't know if they knew they would be trading, be planning on moving on from him, back before the trade deadline happened, but definitely could have kept him the rest of the year and went on and potentially traded him this offseason. Where do I think the top landing spots for him are? As now he's a free agent, I think you got the Eagles. I think the Steelers are on that list too. I would like to see my Texans go after him. I think that would be a potential landing spot. I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers make a move. It really wouldn't surprise me. I mean, yeah, I know they already got Chase Young. They already brought in Chase Young, but imagine that defense already looks great with them adding in Chase Young. Now they potentially adding in Shaq Leonard. It would be unbelievable. But yeah, give us some of your thoughts on the release of Shaq Leonard. That's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know your thoughts, and peace out.